time has come. For today we are going to unlock melting. We are going to melt some iron. We're gonna craft an anvil, take a look at what the anvil has to offer for us, and or I think we can make our first motorized vehicle. By the way, I have already started out my mega construction down here. Here's the parking lot. I can place all my vehicles down here. On the top will be my office and or a very luxurious apartment. It's going to be a very high building, and I would like to have some laser beams on top. I've placed some bison statues at each side. I think it look cool. Those plant pots, I think I'm going to need to place them inside. I would like to make the front of the building, the entrance, out of glass as much as possible. I think it's going to be real cool. But that aside, I have been placing a chest down here where I can place all my research papers that we are going to make in order to craft a book to unlock the skill. I have also had a comment of a viewer saying I'm going to need to have a lot of these. Well, not a lot, but he's been telling me I need to upgrade all of my workbenches with modules. So I have been going from basic upgrade 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. All my workbenches that can have those ones, and if the anvil can use one, we're gonna give the anvil one, or maybe the rocket box, or maybe the bloomery where we can melt our iron with. First thing that I have to do is, of course, make the book. Now let's take a look. It is down here. We're going to need to have a couple of papers. The first one we're going to need is this guy down here. It's basic metal book. I don't want to pronounce that. Metallurgy. Very good. Metallurgy is up here, and it requires some ore. It requires 5 ore for 1 paper. We're going to need to have 5 paper. So if my calculations are right, I'm going to need to have 15 ore. So I'm just going to take this guy down here. Got a lot of copper. Maybe we're going to take a look at copper. I'm not quite sure if that's... Oh yeah, these things don't fit in there. So let's just dump it in there then. That is a silly thing, but I understand why they don't allow rocks to be in those boxes, or else it's going to be very cheaty. So let's see, we need to have this guy down here. I would like to have 3 of them. It's going to take 1 minute, but meanwhile we can take a look at the other ones. I'm going to need to have advanced research paper, so it's basically a 3 with a yellow background. It will be this one. We can make a couple of them. It would be handy to check out what I need for that. How many? 3, 3, and 3. Okay, that's very good. So let's also make 3 of them, and when I get everything rolling, I can just take a little nap, and the time will speed up forwards. So that won't be too much of a problem. I'm going to need to have geology advanced. I'm going to need to have 3 of them, and for that advanced, I'm going to need to have 10 stone times 3 is 30 stone. I hope. Yes, indeed. I got some of these guys. I can just use those. So let's dump them into the stockpile. And 15 plus 15, I believe, should be 30. Oh man. It is starting to get hot in this country. So let me see. 2, 3, or 3 of them. Get it to work. There we go. And then the last one, I believe we should have. I think I went too far down. There we go. Yeah, we need 3 basic ones. Basic is, I believe, all the way on top somewhere. No, not on top. I think. Let me just see again. This is. Okay, this can be research paper basic. So let's make research paper basic. It's a 3 with a white background. We just need a lock, so let's make also 3 of those. Let's put it to work. So the book now is getting all crafted together. The longest one takes 10 minutes. You know, we're going to probably take a very long nap. So let's take a very long nap. So yeah, we are going to get the crushed iron in the rocker box so we can split up the iron and split up the wet tailings. And the wet tailings, I got like a storage area where it can be saved up. I think this should be enough. Something is wrong. Maybe. Maybe. Where is it at? It's strange how it's gone. Huh? Oh, I see what that is. That is, yeah. That is for the crushed stone stuff. Yeah, that's okay. Let me see. I forgot what I want to say, but in this case... I think I need to reselect it. There we go. Oh, we need 2 more of these. Oh boy. 3, 4, 5. How much did I need it for each? 5, I believe, right? So let's do that again then. My apologies. So yeah, the wet tailings, I got a storage area for that. And then we're going to bring the iron to the bloomery, where we're going to melt it. Do those. I'm going to take another 1 minute. Not much, but you know, let's just get it done. Quick. Oh man, I'm excited for the vehicle. Yeah, I think that we're gonna get some new tools. I'm not quite sure. I've been hearing about upgraded tools, which will be iron tools, so I might be able to unlock that when we get the anvil done. There we go, order 1 of these. I'm glad I got a 1 click is 3 clicks button on my mouse. It saves up a lot of work. I'm gonna eat some snacks. 7 minutes. Let's go to bed again. I'm glad that I'm, you know, can go to bed in order to speed up the time, because I believe on multiplayer you cannot do that and you really have to wait 7 minutes, or in this case when you want to get all the ingredients for the book, you will have to wait like 30 plus minutes, because it was... No. Those are from the stone crusher. I'm mistaking myself again. Okay, anyhow, this stuff is done. You need to wait a few several minutes in order to, you know, get everything done, and you really have to wait for it. So we're going to right click on this, learn the scroll. There we go. And or we have some more land claiming papers. Land claiming. Let's put this book away too. I would like to put the book into this chest down here. I'm going to need to have a building with a lot of the storage chests where I can store down this stuff that I'm currently not using. Alright, very good. I'm not going to do everything, which I mean, like, I'm just going to show you how I need to crush this iron. And I got some crushed iron downstairs, but this is a part of the progress, right? That is what I want to say. So, crush stone ready. I'm going to put this iron that I found in the mine in here. And then we need to... Yeah, what do you need? What? Wait, I'm just confused. We get crushed iron ore. Oh, and we get sandstone. I see. I've not done this before this yet. So let me just say 10 is too much. Let's say 5. And then we can, you know, work. And apparently it splits it up into 2, which I didn't know. I would like to wait for 1 to be done. Then I'm going to grab my shovel and bring it to the factory downstairs. Just 1. Gonna take a couple of seconds more. You can see in the right top when the green reaches the blue, it should be 1 ready. And there we go, 1 ready. So yeah, you get a little bit of sandstone and you get crushed iron ore. Now, crushed iron ore you can also find at certain places, just laying around. You don't have to dig down for crushed iron, which is very nice. I have found some crushed iron already, you know, when I was flattening out some land somewhere. Which in my case, this is, by the way, the standard map. You can random generate maps. But I found some crushed iron, I believe, down here and down here. And I have seen this place down here, I believe this. what you see is also crushed iron, so you can just find it onto the ground layer if you would. This place we're gonna pass. We're gonna take a look at that in a minute. Now normally I would take the cart, fill it up, go with a full load all the way down here. This is neat because the wet tailing, the best way to store wet tailings is put it deep down below on the ground, so we get minimal amount of pollution. So here we got a whole stockpile, fill it up with that stuff, and now we need to split this up. So we're gonna get iron and iron concentrate. Now the only thing that I wish this game has, like I called one storage here iron and one wet tailings. I wish you could select a little picture of iron and this wet tailing, so it would automatically split it also up. Maybe something for the future. Anyhow, let's see how much I can do. I'm just gonna type in 5 because my math is very horrible. You know, let's do this. Let's order some. And now one of the most exciting things will come, at least for me, is the wet tailing progress. This is gonna take a couple of minutes now. You know what? Meanwhile, I'm gonna get my I'm gonna get a cart because it would be handy to take a little bit of a bunch of stuff. I got one here, but it's filled up with certain needy needs. Yeah, it's exciting because I wonder how the whole pollution will work out. I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter for a single player too much to have one spot of pollution, because it will be down here. Yes, the trees will go bad, maybe animals will vomit all over the place, but at least it's not in the ocean. I want to keep the ocean clean as much as possible. I've also noticed with this game that there is a possibility to get water treatment machines. So if you're near the water, let me just say a lake, not something that goes to the ocean, but if you're here, for example, you got your nice base camp down here, and you know, you also want to store this stuff down below in the ground, and it won't pollute the water. There is a way to clean the water so the area will be lesser polluted, if you would, because polluting water is even worse. All the plants and trees will suck up that bad pollution and yeah, eventually die out. But on the multiplayer, it's much more worse. I've been following a few certain YouTubers the last few days, looking at the gameplay, trying to learn something of it. Even though I have to say a lot of them cut a lot of stuff out, so I don't get the complete knowledge of what you can do in the game. I know you can do vehicles, I know you can do a tractor with a plow on it, or a tractor with a seed feeder, or a tractor with a harvester on it, but apparently there is a lot more technical stuff where they don't have the time to show it, because some people advance goes so quick because, you know, they don't do YouTube, they spend all the time on the game. They already are ready to destroy the meteor, and then everyone is missing out on it. Alright, this wet tailings. Waste product from concentrating ore. The runoff creates ground pollution, killing nearby plants and seeping into the water supply. That's disgusting. So in this case, if it's done, it's gonna be locked down here forever. It feels almost like I'm working with radiation, you know. You need to put it deep down below in the ground, and I wonder when the iron will come. We're gonna get 1 bar of iron. Oh, oh, it does split it up, but on the wrong way, I see. Well, you know what, it is what it is. So let's take a couple of iron already. I don't know if it will be enough. It might not be enough, or I can just speed up the time. And so, with the magic of speeding up time, it should be mostly done. Of course, I selected more than I could do, but in this case, we got some more wet tailings, and let me just put this away. And I wonder if actually pollution is already happening though, so let's take a look at pollution. Ground pollution. Not yet, so that's very good. I placed a bed down there, you know, running around all the time. Not always the best solution. So in this case we have, let's see, we have 11 iron. I doubt if we can do anything with it afterwards. I might need to skip a lot more time and just get like a whole stockpile, fill it up with iron, which is fine of course. So in this case we filled it all up. Let's take a look in here. Now I can imagine that this is the part where I need to unlock stuff. Smelting one for the anvil and smelting for copper ore. What is this? Iron bar, seems logic. Logs. Okay, so first smelt it and then get the job done. That is fine. Let's go and unlock the stuff over at this place. Smelting. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's get into it. It says no power, but I got some more pollution stuff. There we go. And select it, very handy. And smelt. One is enough, by the way. Okay, it's not gonna be too much, but sure. Let's put it here in here for now, you know. I need to rename the stockpiles, you know, so it makes a lot of sense for me. We're going to have how many iron? 1 out of 1. Did I not click this correct? Might have been. So what I'm going to do? Can I use a module? Smelting advanced. No, I cannot use the ones I have ready. Just gonna do this. 20 minutes for 10 bars. How about taking a little nap again? And there we go. We also leveled up our smelting already. Which basically means if I click on here, then yeah, we need to be level 3, and then we get an option to probably or smelt quicker or yeah. Okay. What is that? Slag is a byproduct that is created while melting ore. Slag is often used in production of concrete. Well, I got 33 of this stuff. Now I need to get some logs. Now one thing I'm happy with, since I don't need to mass produce anvils, it's gonna be a 1 or 2 time only where I'm going to need to bring this wood down here. So in this case, I need to reselect all the storage. I wish there was like a multi-select, like select all or unselect all. I'm just going to select all of this, so I know for sure it's good. 1 anvil for now. Gonna take 3 minutes. What with the magic of sleeping? Oh man, I love that I can sleep. Alright, so where is the anvil? It's right down here in the other wooden cart, which sure. Yeah. Let's take another quick looky, because now we have air pollution that came up from the coal, and we have ground pollution not yet, so that's positive. It's not like immediately your whole planet will go to waste. And there we be. I'm going to put the iron for now in the middle one. And also need to keep in mind that I'm going to need to select the storage boxes, you know, except for that one, so the iron know where to go, right? There's some fine looking iron there. Okay, very good. Let's get in here and let's place this beautiful right on there. It is strange how you cannot center it out that much, you know. It is fine. Let's place it right down here. And now we're going to take a look at what is all possible. So the first one is a bank. Allows player to create and use bank accounts. Oh, that's interesting for multiplayer. A brazier, which I believe is like a standing big candle thing. Candle stand we can make. Cast iron stove. I believe we need that for our vehicle. We can do copper pipes. Currency exchange, iron axe, so here we get the tools which will hold out longer. Iron rock drill, interesting. Saw blades, Mint, like peppermint, allows for the creation of currency. Okay, nails, sawmill, tallow wall lamp, treasury, wall candle. Oh no, we're going to unlock some stuff, don't we? Hanging steel, plain sign, curved bow, steel axe. Oh! So, wait, what? We also have steel? Crafted anvil. What you need? No, that's lumber. Steel. Steel is crafted at a blast furnace. Can I? Yes, I can. For a steel recipe, you need. Wait, steel crafted at a furnace. Product: steel bar and 1 slag. Ingredients: 1 iron bar, 2 coal. Of course, RuneScape. Of course, in RuneScape you also need. Well, you need some iron and no. In RuneScape you also need coal and I believe iron in order to make steel. That makes sense. But I'm not happy with these results. Where is the vehicle? How do we make a vehicle? Treasury. Ay, 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 caramba. Okay, let me see. Is there a workbench? Iron cast stove. House benefits. A kitchen and cooking. Sawmill. Recipes. Bookshelf, carpentry, advanced hardwood lumber recipe. Machinist table. So that makes sense. With the sawmill, we need to make the machinist, and probably with the machinist, we can make the vehicle. And I can see also that we can make storage silos, wooden ceiling lights, elevator, call post, wooden fabric bed. Holy moly, like this is what I mean. I didn't see this in all of the other YouTube clips where I cut edit everything out, didn't take a real look at this. This is where I am for. I really like to take a look at things, also show you guys the details of things. But let's not talk too much. We need 2 iron bar. We're going to need to have 8 wooden tag. What? It's just wood, right? I didn't say wooden log. We need 1 saw blade. Can we make a saw blade? Yes, we can. Okay, let's make a saw blade. One of these. For so far I know it's 1. Then we need some wood. Now the whole point here is, even though I don't think it's, I don't have to walk all the way. I got a whole stockpile with cactus. I don't know if cactus really is like wood, you know. And it would be handy to grab this. It might be not possible to do everything in today's episode, but at least, you know, we take a look at all the stuff. What is an iron drill for? Useful for prospecting blocks. Maximum durability. Isn't this the thing that tells you what would be in the area if you check out the ground, like a ground scanner? My English isn't 100% though. Yeah. Where is that thing? Okay, it is selected. Reselect. Yeah, sometimes you need to reselect. Okay, let's make a saw thingy. Now I can understand that this thing needs power. It uses 400 watt. What? Mechanical power. Does it need to be indoors? House benefits. Skill 0 room. No, it doesn't. Must be contained within a room. 25 free. Oh no. Oh no. I'm going to need to make a. I was like, let's just place it between the crumbler thingies, because those combined give the exact amount of power for that thing to use. But as you can see, when they're not in use, they don't require any. They don't take away any power. Maybe Maybe. Shut up, Justin. Um, you know, just for this episode, I could place this one here. Snap here. It's okay. Just for this episode, I'm gonna place this here. Let's put this plant out there. It takes a few seconds to grab the stuff, anyways. Let's put you in there. Beautiful, just like Bethesda. And then off camera, I can just, you know, select a place where we can, you know, get into that stuff. Now, it might be handy to do this out here. I just want to see what we can make with the sawmill, because if sawmill is, it's kind of logic that it's wood type deal only, right? So it might not be handy to place it here, since it's going to be iron, copper, or gold, and we not really use the sawmill for that. So I might need to make the sawmill at the logging camp all the way out here. I just think that we're going to need to make a couple of items, and that's it. We need the machinery down here, because I think with the machinery workbench, you know, it already says machinery. We can continue crafting other stuff, and then so on. And we create like a conveyor belt of buildings that passes the materials over and again. Basically what I did here. Stone for the crumbler. Crumbler will give it to the road. The road uses mortar, while the brick building also uses mortar. That might be very handy though to do it like that. Okay, there we go. We got this beautiful. It's a big one. Let's just place it indoors and just let's just take a look at. Ooh, I'm thinking of it. If I need to make the machinery, I'm probably going to need. Okay, let's see. Carpentry advanced updates could be handy. Hardwood lumber. Oh, can be fashioned into various usable equipment. Man, there is so much in this game. I love it. Kitchen. Large lumber stockpile. Ooh, 12 times 12 times 11. That's crazy. Lumber. Used as fuel. I see. So that lumber stuff is fuel. Hardwood lumber is 4,000. This one was also 4,000. Maybe it can be used for something else. Because why would you use nail if it's fuel? Used in bank recipe, bison mount recipe. And you can pause and read if you like. It's a lot of stuff where it's going to be useful for. And also for the machinist. So here we have the machinist table. And what we're going to need for that is iron, like I thought so. We're going to need to have lumber tack, which I thought so, and we're going to need to have wooden board tack. So I'm really going to need to make a place out at the lumber part, because this is a lot of wood stuff. I'm going to need to upgrade that building, and I'm going to need to make a watermill, and then we can really continue on this journey. Oh boy, a wooden fabric bed. I was already wondering where the fancy stuff would have come. Wooden elevator call post. Used in nearby wooden elevator? Ah? Wait. Ceiling lights. Standing lumber signs. Shelf cabinets. Ooh. Is this for housing? Yeah, I think you might maybe store your books and stuff in there. Registrar, what is that? Allows settlement management of titles. Man, there's so much stuff. Large lumber. Oh yeah. A garage door. Carpentry. Oh man, I'm not interested in the elevator stuff. Ah, does it mean that this stuff also has more things? Logging basic upgrades. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do in the upcoming episode. We need a water wheel. I mean, I can already order it. So I'm just going to leave it with this. What I will do off camera, beside making the upgrade for the logging camp, is I'm going to take care that a lot of this iron stuff has been melted, so we can continue doing some more of this fun stuff. I will take care that I get at least some iron tools, and yeah, who knows what we're gonna do next. Well, I just explained, but silly me. Have a good weekend, and thanks for watching.